lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Alina. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, those people that share my videos and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into this video.
I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys because this got a lot of people reacting and asking questions. Where this pan-colored woman decided to come out to talk about how Kamala does not know her identity, and she claims that she herself as a pan-colored woman knows where she is from, where she's coming from, but Kamala on the other hand does not actually know all of this. And I was able to put up some of the stitches because a lot of people were stitching to the video. I'm just gonna roll it. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section and let's dive into it.
Kamala, I know who my roots are. I know where I come from.
That's Alina Habba, Trump's former lawyer who thought she ate that shit up. And I was gonna get on here and talk about her needle-nosed, gremlin, salty spittoon, horse mouth, Mr. Potato Head, teeth having Melania, who gives a fuck about that Christmas stuff, wanna be head ass up. But you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna say this. Alina, I think your entire existence is sad. You really had the audacity to stand up there in front of MAGA Republicans and went on a racist diatribe. Not only casting doubt about Kamala Harris's racial identity, but also questioning her knowledge of her ancestry. But you're the same Alina Saad Habba whose parents were Arabs, who immigrated from Iraq to the United States in the early 1980s to escape persecution. Your savior and coward cult leader, who doesn't have the balls to face Kamala on the debate stage, owns the record of banning refugees from predominantly Muslim countries, including Iraq, when he was president. And by the way, these included the flow of even Iraqi refugees who risked their lives for our military service members and operations in the region. Your parents under a Trump presidency would have never come to the United States, because when he thinks of Arabs from Iraq, he thinks what?
We have people coming into the country, getting into airplanes and flying them into the World Trade Center.
Yeah, people like your parents would have never made it into this country under a xenophobic, racist president like Trump. And your ass would have never been here either. So tell us again about how you know where your roots are.
So, Alina Habba jumped on the bandwagon of trying to manipulate black voters by trying to say that Kamala Harris isn't like you. She's not really black. She's faking it. But all I could think of when she said that was a few days ago when I saw this young black woman in tears because she was trying to do her ancestry, and the great-grandmother that she had taken care of as a young adult, she couldn't find any records of her. She couldn't find a birth certificate. Her great-grandmother didn't have a birth certificate because she had been born a slave. So this woman's roots ended at 3 generations back. And how many millions of black Americans who don't know their roots because they were stolen from them. And that's hideous. That's hideous that she said that. I mean, obviously it's hideous that it happened, but to mock somebody using that to try to manipulate millions and millions of people whose roots were stolen from them. Fuck Alina Habba and the fucking orange turd that she wants to be wife number 4 to.
Oh wow, so I knew they were gonna go low. I didn't expect it to be this fast and to be wow. They didn't wait. They not having no type of objective conversation regarding her policies or tenure as a senator. None of it, just full-blown racism. That was ugly. But they showing you who they are. The words of Maya Angelou. Believe them. Yuck. Oh, disgusting.
sweetie, every gay man who watched that knows where your roots came from, because your roots are visible and it was a really bad dye job. You know, sorry, not sorry. And her name is Kamala. The A is a little more deep. I realize that you're dealing with GOP men, so deep is relative, but you know, go with your gut, girl.
See, she says these things, but then she doesn't actually show an understanding as to what has happened. Okay? Because this is what I see, is that if it were up to the people that she is supporting and fighting for, her parents, who are Iraqi, would have never been allowed into this country. So she, in turn, would have never been standing on that stage. She, in turn, probably wouldn't have much of an education to speak of. She wouldn't have the opportunities that she's gotten in her lifetime. But because people helped her family in the 80s, she was able to get those things. I don't get it.
Folks, please go back and watch this video I'm stitching. Man, they're so fucking weird.
Like, seriously, lovely, is the way at which, you know, her identity is being questioned, you know, over and over and over again. So this lady, you know, decided that, okay, it is not only a rally that I'm gonna, you know, come out for. I'm just gonna come out and try to see how I can also ridicule this woman. Like, she went ahead to question her identity, all the ways, you know, her race and all of that, like making it seem as if she do not, you know where she's coming from. And she, in question, as a pan-colored woman, will I say a white passing pan-colored woman, knows all about her, but Camilla, on the other hand, does not know anything about herself. The other time, the other person was also questioning, you know, asking when has, you know, Camilla become a, you know, brown person, a colored person. I was thinking, you know, like, I don't get it. I'm not disputing the fact that everybody have the right to actually vote for whom he or she, you know, want to vote for. It's your conscience, it's what you want, it's your rights, your right to vote, and your right to actually cast whosoever you want to cast your vote for. But, you know, I see it in a some type of way when someone like this, a woman for that matter, actually, you know, want to turn everything around and make it a racial thing. And meanwhile, they are trying to also make us that it's not, it's not something that is based on race. Like, I don't get it. This woman, you know, is a VP, so she actually being a VP does not make her someone like an ordinary person, like someone that don't know actually what, you know, he or she wants. For her to get or to ascertain a stage in life, being a VP, should actually, you know, make you think that, okay, this lady at least have acquired a certain thing in life. Then you're trying to compare her with yourself, as knowing where you come from, knowing your roots, like your root. Why she, in the other hand, as a VP, does not even know her root. So you are bringing all of these things in the political whatsoever is just giving, okay, someone that want to shame someone of their identity, of the place he or she come from, of her race. You know, you want to actually remind her of where she's coming from. You want to remind her that, okay, she is not maybe enough to run such position. But you, in the other hand, where people has already find out so many things about you that you yourself, you know, deep inside of you, that you cannot, you know, compare yourself with her. But all because she is a colored person automatically disqualifies her. And that is just the society we live in. Anyway, lovelies, when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is just one of all of the things that we see on a daily basis on social media. Everyone coming out to spill theirs, everyone coming out to tell their own side of the story, to actually give reasons why this person should be a better candidate, why this other person shouldn't. The bond of contention here is that everyone individually know what suits him or her, so it all depends on individual. A lot of people are talking about how not to vote for A and B. A lot of people are talking about how to vote for C. What I mean by C is the third party. Why some people are like voting for a third party actually means not even voting at all, and not voting at all actually means someone to, like, this whole thing is just something that everyone have to just sit down and think it through. If you don't want A and B and C, so the thing is that somebody must definitely be there. So it's now left for individuals to decide the one that is manageable. So for you to know the one that is manageable is something that you have to answer yourself, because I see this thing like every other person, or both of them, or they all have their own personal interests as well. So it's just a way of life. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. Like and leave your thoughts. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next
Watch
one.
up to this extent. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, share this video, leave your thought in the comment section, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload